Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Jennifer's Lair. My name is Jennifer. If you didn't know, I love Halloween, I love cats, I love music, I love spooky things, ghosts, supernatural, vampire diaries, vampires, the whole nine yards. So if you like anything spooky or music or any of that stuff and that this channel may interest you, I do hauls, I do all kinds of different things on this channel. So if you're new here, hi. If you've been here for a while, hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna do a haul from Michael's. It's gonna be a Halloween haul. It's kind of a big one, so if you guys have a snack or maybe you're watching it during dinner or whatever, pull up a seat, put your feet up, relax, enjoy this video. Okay, so I went and I got some spooky stuff. My husband got some of it for me, and then my friend was nice enough to do some for me, which she did the last haul. If you guys haven't seen the last haul, go back and watch the other Michael's haul. It's really good. So, and also guys, if this interests you, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help my channel tons because I'm trying to kind of grow our spooky family here. So please, if you guys like this channel, please give me a thumbs up on my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of hand gestures here. I'm trying to really stay awake. I've had a long day, so where to start, where to begin? Let's begin over here. Okay, so I did order this stuff and it was delivered, and I'm surprised that nothing really got broken, so that's like a plus. So thank you, Michaels, for shipping it, and everything seemed to be really in decent, like packaged really well and decently boxed. But the boxes did come with like holes in them and things like that. Like they look like they were beat to shit, really. So so be careful. Just a little note for you guys who wanted to order online. I didn't really order anything really breakable. I had my husband and my friend get all the breakable stuff this year in the store. So I basically ordered, like, you know, the signs and some other things that I know that would not get broken during shipping. So that's kind of what I did here. Anyways, I am going to start with this haul. This is the first piece. I love it. Magic. Now, yes, I'm not a fan of gold. So, and I've got tons of stuff in my room gold right now. But this stuff is all, pretty much all the witchy stuff is going upstairs in my room. And I was thinking about redoing the kitchen at some point, maybe making it like apothecary witch type of kitchen. We'll see what happens, but that's kind of my plan. This is a magic sign, and it's really thick. So it's thick and it's made of wood. And it's just really a really cute little sign. I thought it was cute and I liked it. It's $14.99. It's by Ashland, and it's actually called a tabletop decor piece. So if you're looking for this, and this haul is all Michael's, by the way. So now to find a spot to set everything. I might have to just set it back up here. And this one says Beware the Witching Hour. It's got a little crow on it, and I just thought it was so cute. And this was $9.99. It was a little smaller than what I expected, but you know, sometimes I don't read the measurements on things. I just love the sign, so I'm like, oh, I need to get this sign. So but this was one in particular that I liked, and I kind of thought it was bigger, but it's not. It's made of wood and it's thick. It's gonna sit on, it would be perfect for sitting it on the shelf. It doesn't have a back, so you can't really hang this, and neither did the last one. The last one didn't have a back on it either. It was just a plain black back to it. So but you probably could, you know, get some of those little, I like to call them combs, And then super glue it to the back. You could possibly just hang it on the wall that way. So, let's see. The next one is this Haunted. I thought this was really cute. I may hang this in the kitchen. I may hang this in the living room here. I'm not real sure. It does have holes, you know, like throughout the letters, so you could just hang it up by just sticking, like, you know, getting like screws and putting them where the holes are to hang on to all this. But I thought this was a cute little sign, and you can also set it on a bookcase or wherever you would like. This one was, and this is another tabletop decor piece. It's from Ashland. It's $16.99. So there you go there with that piece. Now we're going to get into some little pieces, and I'm going to show you later on how you can work with these pieces and things. So, but for now I have to show you these because the other pieces are kind of buried on this side. So we're just going to stick with this one, and I will get them out when it's time, and I'll show you. I did manage to get some of these little tombstones. Now, I see these every year, and they're for the little villages that they have. It's Spooky Town, Lamex, and they have like the villages and stuff. I don't really get into the villages too much and stuff like that. I mean, they go for a lot of money, and they're very collectible. So, I thought that this would be cool. These will be cool for like my little terrariums. I keep talking about making them, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any like really small pieces. So I got some tombstones. They're $5.99, and there's 5 in a pack. Sorry, there's 5 in a pack. And they're just really cute. I hope you guys can see I know there's like some glare there, but I hope you guys can see some of that detail in them. And I did get a couple of these. I think I got like 3. Because I have so many uses for these guys. I'm hoping. Okay. Here is another one that I really liked. I thought these guys were so cute. They're little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. They're also from the Lamex stuff. They go with like, you know, little accent pieces for the villages that they have and stuff. This was $6.99, and then again there's like 5 pieces right there. And what I like about these is if you don't want to use the face, you can always turn it around and just not have any faces on them. So they're kind of universal in a way. Thought they would be kind of cute for. Now I bought this too. This is another product from the same company, and it goes with the spooky villages and stuff. This one, oh shoot, it doesn't say the price on it. It says $24.99 for Canada, but it doesn't say our price because it's kind of missing there. So, but I know I didn't pay that much for it. It might have been like $19.99 or something like that. I think that's what it was. But I thought this was so cool for like, you know, a creepy cemetery look and stuff. I just thought this was the cutest thing ever. So I'm excited about this, and I can't wait to use them. And next we have yet another tombstones. I must have got like 3 or something. I think I did. Or 3 or 4. And here is a little Reaper guy. I thought he was kind of cool. He's $5.99. And he's holding like a little sword there and stuff. I just thought he was cool. Or maybe he might be like the Angel of Death or something. Something cool. Cool and dark. Each year they have like different ones and stuff, and the last couple years I think I've liked some of them and I couldn't get my hands on some. So, and they have new ones every year, but these ones stay the same, and so did the tombstones. I love these little coffins. So I got 2 of them, and they're $5.99, and there's 3, of course, in there. And they are just so cute. I love them. One of them could be a casket, and the other ones could be coffins. So, just saying, there is a difference between caskets and coffins. And then I bought a little pack of trees, which I should get more of these. For my little terrariums, I want to put the little trees in there with tombstones, make a little cemetery. Let's see. Oh, here's another pack of tombstones. I really like my tombstones, apparently. Okay. All right. So now that I've got the little things done, now I can start over here with some of my other bigger items. This one's called Potions and Spells, and I really, really like this one. It's so cool. And so, this would be part, like, if I do redo the kitchen, I think I'm going to put this down here, but I'm not really sure yet. I have yet to decide what I'm doing with the kitchen yet. So, but I really do kind of want to do apothecary theme, like a witchy apothecary theme, since this room is more of a vampire theme. I would like to do something like different for the kitchen. So, and I kind of want to do a witchy theme, even though my room is all witchy stuff, which you guys haven't seen yet because it's really not done. And to add to my busyness and to the just everything that's going on, because there's been a ton of stuff, a ton of projects that I've been working on. I've been planting plants, and I still have more to plant, and I have to get them in the ground soon because I don't want them to die. I've got some hostas I gotta plant, and then I have bulbs to plant yet, and then there's just like a bunch of projects that me and Zane, we hang out, and then we do like these projects, and it's just really nice because I got the green room done pretty much. Well, I gotta move some stuff around, but I got my animatronics in there, all my Halloween stuff, and they've been set up year round, so that's like the room that I want them all in. So I just took them all, basically all of them. I have one in the kitchen, which is a fortune teller, and then I have one in that closet behind me where the black curtains are. That's where the witch area is. So I'm gonna try to redo that area too, and I kind of wanted to take her out and then do like a library in there with like lots of books and stuff like that in bookcases. My husband said he would help me make that happen, so I kind of want to do that because I think it would be more adult-like, and I mean, I still want to be a kid at heart. I still like the bigger things, but I just don't know, like, I don't know. I'm in between, like, stuck, like, thinking I like the area, but then I don't like the area. But I'm glad I've got the curtains, so then I can choose, like, what I really want to do. Do I want to, like, show the witches area? Do I not want to show it? You know, it's kind of up to my mood and my mode and stuff like that. Around Halloween, like for Halloween parties, it would be great because then I can just open it up and, you know, and I still have so much to rearrange. And yes, I almost yawned there. I have so much to do when it comes to that area yet. So I got to rearrange everything and take her out and try to, you know, get her little area a little bit better, her witchy area. So I've got a lot to do in that area because I got bottles and all kinds of cool stuff. Anyway, so this sign here, I think I kind of want to hang it in the kitchen. I kind of don't. I'm not 100% sure yet. I guess I'll find out later when, you know, I need more time to think about it. It's $24.99. And then this is also by Ashland. Ashland makes like the best Halloween decor, I feel anyways. And Michael's always seems to knock it out of the park every year. Like so far, they always have their different lines. Like This year they had like 4 different lines. They had the Witch Layer, they had the Wicked Garden line, and then they had like the neon, I can't remember that line. But then they had another line that now I can't remember what it was, and it just was in my mind. It was like a pastel type of vibe, I think, or something. They always have like the best lines because they've got something for everyone. And so I get all excited about their lines every year. So here's the little thing on the back if you're wondering if it like hangs or how it would hang. It's just got this one little piece on the back. But you know what? It's wood. It's not, you know, so, and it's really not that heavy, so I think it'll be fine by just hanging on that. Okay, and so I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to take this next. This is the next thing, guys. I'm wondering if you can see the whole thing. It is a coffin, and yes, it's gold. Like, they do everything gold now, and they don't do anything in silver. So, I may just, I don't think I'm going to color that silver. I may just leave it, or I may just do something else. It's kind of like I'm kind of stuck with gold, and because I'm really sick of, like, painting everything. So, yeah. So, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this exactly yet. But I just really liked it, and I figured if I wanted to change the colors of the flowers, I might be able to, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really taken a look at it yet to see if I can or cannot, but I just think this is cute, and if anything, it can go out in the hallway, and it can hang in the hallway and stuff, so that's where it may end up, so. I just think this is a really cool thing. And yeah, you could probably do it craft. And you could take like a skeleton from like, I think they have them still. But Dollar General used to have those skeletons that were like around this size. You could take that and you could like rip it apart. I don't know if you'd want to, but you know, they kind of snap apart sometimes into pieces. And you could do this, and you could do the flowers, any kind of floral that you want to put on there, and some moss, and you know, you could get one of these. I've seen them this big at Michael's, and I've also seen them at Joann's, I believe, the coffin pieces. And so, and you could probably also just do one from the Dollar Tree, like turn the sign, because you know how like the sign is like, you know, it's all fancy in the front. You could just turn the sign around and then possibly do this like to the back of it. Now, it's not going to be as thick because this is going to be a little bit thicker than the Dollar Tree sign, so I don't know how that would actually work, but I'm just saying, like, if you wanted cheaper decor, you could make your own. Me, I bought the stuff because, well, I really have a hard time following through, I'm finding, on just doing things, you know, because, like, the ADHD in me, like I'll start something and then I'll get like sidetracked, and it doesn't take much to just get sidetracked. It's like, up, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And so, yeah. So it doesn't take much for me to get distracted. So then I put everything down, and then I forget about it. And then when I go to pick it up, it could be a couple days later, it could be weeks later, it could be a month later. So I just am like, screw this, I'm gonna buy it. I could make this, but I'm gonna buy it. So, but this is super, super cute, guys. And it's got this is how it hangs. It's got like a heavy duty, what do they call this stuff? Twine. It's almost like a twine. Yeah, it probably is a twine, but it's bigger than what I'm used to. We have recycling, and so when we recycle, we have to bundle our boxes. We have to break down our boxes and bundle them. And it is a big, huge pain in the ass, by the way. I hate it, but we do it. There's staples on the back of this, and then there's like this little thing here. And the price of this one is $59.99. Now, I didn't pay that because I got everything on sale. So the prices that I'm telling you are original prices. I don't remember how much I got off of these, but I did not pay full price. I shopped when there was a sale. So, whew, my hair is just being... Yes, this is my natural hair, by the way, guys. I wake up and it's curly. It's always been like this, but I've straightened it all my life. Like when I was in high school, I'd get up early in the morning just to deal with it. But you know what? I should have just left it like this because it's like so cute. And I could have just like put gel in it or whatever and scrunched it up, because that's what you do. You wet it and you scrunch it. But I didn't even have to scrunch it today. My hair just automatically does this. I can wake up and my hair will just be like this. So it's crazy because I never used to love my hair, but now I do. And I also love it black. I used to dye it lighter colors, but now I don't anymore. If I dye it, it's gonna be dark, like black, like my original color. So anyways, here is my holy grail for this year, guys. I collect these pictures every year. They do a different witch. Now, the last 2 years, they did the silhouettes. And last 2 years, there was earth and wind. This year, there's fire. Now, this video is not even capturing the beautiful, this beautiful picture, because it is gorgeous, guys. Just gorgeous. And I love it so much. And I thank my friend Heidi for going to get it. And my husband. My husband was going to get it for me too, because he knows that I'm obsessed with these. They're coming out with a total of 4 or 5. I don't know which. Because so there's rumors saying that it's going to be elements, which we already know that they did earth, wind, and fire. And there's also 2 more elements. There's not just 4 elements, there's 5. You've got earth, fire, water, wind, and you've got space. And so I'm wondering, are they going to come out with 4? Or are they going to come out with 5? I bought 5. I'll show you what else I can do with this, because this was just someone had an idea to do something with it, but I may have to show you at a different time. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, and I don't want to ruin my painting. I love these paintings so much. Every year they have come out with one. Like in 2020 or 21, they came out with earth. Then last year was 2022, so they came out with wind. And now this year, 2023, they've come out with fire. She is just gorgeous. And also, that's not all. They all do this. They all light up. These paintings light up, and I love these. They are so cool and so beautiful, and I love them. And of course, you know, I love witchy stuff. So this is going into Jennifer's Lair for sure. I've already got a spot picked out for it. I've had a spot picked out for it since last year. So, and I was hoping I would get my hands on one, because these things are flying off the shelves right now. They're a very somewhat popular item. This was my holy grail. I've been waiting all year just to see what she was going to look like this year. And now I can't wait to see what next year's going to be, 2024. I'm so excited for next year's as well. So, but here's the painting, and it's just so gorgeous, and it's fire. So I just wish that there wasn't so much glare on this, because this painting is absolutely gorgeous, and this is not even showing like the gorgeousness of it all and the detail. So this video is not even doing it justice. Okay, I'm going to set that down. That is my holy grail, so I have to be very careful with that painting, because I waited all year for that thing, and I'm like, if I break it or scratch it or something, I'm gonna cry. Because that was my holy grail this year. Every year, us Halloween hunters, we have our own, like, our own holy grails, and that one was mine, and and the Cracker Barrel Witch. There's a couple other things that I'll show you that were my holy grail, and I didn't really have a whole lot this year that I really liked so far. So I just, I stuck to Joann's. I stuck to Michael's for the most part. I have not shopped much at Home Goods. I know that's very popular, but they got a bunch of cutesy stuff, and it's like, I don't want cutesy stuff. I want more of like, but right now with my decor in here, I'm only going to do vampire stuff, in like red, and keep it like red and black and with a little bit of white or whatever in it. So, I'm kind of limited for space too, and what I can really put in here as of right now. So, I'm happy with what I have right now. So, I'm sorry, excuse me. I stayed up last night, and then, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's the next thing. I stayed up last night and was watching Vampire Diaries. I can't get enough of that show. I can't get enough of Supernatural or Vampire Diaries. I love both of them so much. And Charmed, the original, not the other one. I always have to make that clear because I just don't like that new one, the reboot. I just can't get into that. I don't know why. But here is a little witch. It says, be a witch. Love others and allow yourself to be loved. Understand the wisdom of the old ones and their ways. Practice empathy and compassion for all beings. Follow the rhythms of the moon. Live in harmony with the earth. Listen within and acknowledge truth. Appreciate the blessings of life. And I just think this is gorgeous. So this is like going to probably go, I would love to put this in my room, but it is so big. I thought it was going to be smaller, but it is so big. And my husband picked this up for me, and I love it so much. He did such an awesome job. He went out of work, and he drove to a Michael's in the area, and he went to go get one, and he worked like all night long. He was like, and he has to drive like 2 hours home every day. So I was so grateful to him. And then he runs into my friend, because my friend is like, okay, so this is what happened. I have to tell you this story because it's a cute story and it's so much fun, and I had so much fun. So, okay, so my husband's in Mankato, and my friend had picked up the witch, that witch painting that I just showed you, the one that lights up and all. And so she picked up the painting from Michael's before, and I was just so excited about that. I'm like, and he goes, I'm in Mankato right now, and I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to like tell Heidi I can go pick up the painting because I'm close to where she lives? I'm like, sure. So then I message her and get a load of this. Okay, there's a strip mall there, and there's a Michael's, and there's a Dollar Tree. My friend Heidi just happened to be in the Dollar Tree with her daughter at the same time that my husband was at Michael's. It was crazy. It's like, what is the odds of that happening? So they met up, and he was like, I can go to your place and get the painting, and then I can take it home to Jennifer. And then her daughter tells my friend, how about we just bring it to her and surprise her? So I was like, when my husband called me, because he knows I don't like surprises, because, well, that morning I woke up late for one, and for two, I was like, oh my God, I had like a lot of chores to do. Like, I'm always cleaning the house. I'm like, sweeping the floors with like this sweeper vacuum thing we have. And then I like to vacuum the floors in the morning and stuff like that because we do have 6 cats and I like to keep the house clean. And I'm doing dishes and taking out the garbage and doing, you know, the litter boxes and getting all the cats fed and, you know, making sure that they have clean water and cleaning their water fountain and getting new filters for the water fountain and cleaning their little cat trees and making sure that the electronic self-cleaning litter box is actually up to par too, because sometimes that gets a little weird. The cats like to go in it and I think they trigger a signal or something, and then the signal doesn't trigger right, and so it doesn't want to clean after that because it's kind of like, you know, the sensor goes off and just it kind of stops where it is, so it's not cleaning the whole, you know, so I have to go back and reset it or make sure it's run through and stuff like that. So you know, I've got a lot going on in the mornings. The mornings are like, no doubt, like busy for me. I'm always swamped in the morning because I'm always doing dishes, laundry, you know, wiping down the counters, making sure the cats get fed and watered and, you know, doing all that stuff, sweeping the floors, getting litter boxes done, and just, you know, doing any little odd jobs I need to get done too as well. Laundry, folding and putting away and getting them washed and all that. So, but yeah, it gets busy in the morning for me. So, I was glad my husband called me because he knows that I don't really care for surprises that much, especially like when people are coming over and it's just like, oh boy, you know, because here I am, I woke up late. Gotta brush my teeth, gotta take a shower, gotta get all the housework done. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was kind of freaking out a little bit, but it was fun. It worked out and I was fine. And but she comes over and her daughter, and I know that they're on their way, but I'm not supposed to say anything because it was supposed to be a surprise because they were bringing the painting over here, which I was so excited about. That was my holy grail, and I thank my friend for doing it for me because I was like, have you checked there yet again? Because like I always asked her, did you check here? Did you check it? And so she came over. Her and her daughter ended up staying overnight. Her son ended up coming over because he lives 20 minutes from here, so that was kind of fun. And then my husband was home from work. He had the day off or something, which was really cool. And then my stepson and his friends came over. So we had like a house full of people. I mean, that was not even planned. And it was a lot of fun though. I mean, we were sitting outside and we were having fun and, you know, and then we would come in and then, you know, and then us girls went shopping at Dollar Tree, which I have some of the goodies in my next haul. I'm going to do a Dollar Tree haul. So you guys will get to see the Dollar Tree haul, possibly the next video. This year I'm going to try to do some ghost stories and things like that, depending on what's happening, because right now we are celebrating our anniversary, our 10-year anniversary. We're not going to celebrate it on the day we got married. We're gonna kind of push it out a little bit more because this was decided last minute. And so I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to prepare because we're going to have like a get-together here. And so I'm like, oh my God, there's like so much to do. So trying to get everything in order, everything ready, trying to find stuff to, you know, decorate things. And it's kind of like the 10-year anniversary is going to be kind of different because, well, when we first got married, my husband and I, he was a little more religious and we were waiting for these, like his church people were coming. And I felt like I had to be a little bit more reserved than what I wanted to. So I felt like I had to be on my best behavior. So, I wasn't really drinking. I mean, I was drinking, But my mother-in-law would buy me drinks, but I would set the drinks on the table. And there's these little kids that came up and kept stealing my drinks. And there were alcohol drinks. And I'm like, I'm the bride. I'm not supposed to be dealing with these kids right now. And then the same kids were running around during our first dance as husband and wife. And they were like almost running into us. And I thought that was kind of rude, because it's like, why can't you just control your children, you know? Like, all I ask is for this to be peaceful and for me to be able to drink. And so I can't wait, because, like, I'm drinking. My friend Heidi used to be a bartender, so she's going to hook me up. And normally I stay sober as anything. So there's only a few, like, times that I drink per year. And this will be one of them one night, because it's like, I really just want to let loose and just have fun. And I'm putting a playlist together from Spotify, because I have Spotify. And so I'm doing that. And I'm going to have like a Bluetooth speaker. So I got to get that set up and I have a microphone. So we're going to have the microphone. We have lighting, like different colored lights. And we're going to have like the dance kind of in here, because this is a big room. You guys haven't seen it yet, but you guys will eventually be able to see it. Weird. I'm looking out the window and there's this like flash of light every so often. It's like a flashlight, like someone's walking around their backyard with flashlight, which is, you know, it's not that big of a deal, because you know what, usually they have fires and things like that, but this is like a weeknight. So I'm thinking, why are they walking around at this? Oh, the cats are playing, and I hope that they're playing nicely with each other, because there's been a little bit of bullying with the cats. And today I felt so bad, because speaking of cats, my husband was walking by, and I saw him on the Ring doorbell, because we have Ring doorbell. And I saw him, and I saw him carrying a kitty and outside, because we have, you know, strays. And you guys have heard me talk about them before. And one of them was Luna's brother. And he's been hanging out lately out here. And my husband didn't really want me to see that, but one of her brothers died, and he passed away today. And my husband took him, and we usually bury him in the garden along with the rest of their family. But it just gets hard, you know. We've been, you know, we haven't been feeding them as much, because I needed to close up shop a little bit. Because okay, so I don't deal with the loss of these guys very easily at all. Like, I was bawling today, and you probably can't tell, but I'm starting to feel like I'm going to tear up now, but I'm trying not to, because I don't want to cry anymore. But, and I always think about the positives. Like, I did help a lot of cats out, and we did save a lot of cats' lives. And we brought in Luna and one of Luna's babies, and the other babies, they went to a nice farm, which I get updates and photos all the time and stuff, and they're being treated really well out there. They actually have a building just for them, and they get fed and all that stuff. So it's not like they're farm cats, because they're not. They have heaters and shelter, and you know, they have like the whole 9 yards. They are spoiled out there. They have cat trees and all kinds of cool stuff in their little building. So, but they get to roam wherever they want to roam outside and stuff like that. But then, like, during the nighttime, they kind of like, they try to get them to come in the building so that, you know, they're safe for the night. Oh, excuse me. And then they let them out in the morning when they feed them. They feed them, like, they get fed pretty good. So, but I get so attached to them that, like, I don't handle the death of any animal. And, you know, I read that, you know, when they're outside like that, and I can't catch them all, I can't bring them all in to get them fixed and stuff like that. It's $170 a cat, and they're not even the city won't even help. They just don't. They don't want to help or anything. So it's like I'm kind of stuck with this, but we were doing that, the TNRing, where you trap, neuter, spay, and release into the area where you find the cats. You get them fixed at the vet, and then you let them go, and they'll give the shots and everything to them, like distemperament and the rabies shot. They'll give them all their shots and everything for $170, and do the spay and neuter for $170. You get all of that. But it's just been tough because, like, we've been trying to keep up. We did find homes for 14 cats, which was really, it's been a challenge. Let's just put it this way. I have a newfound respect for people who do this stuff on a day-to-day basis. People don't understand the loss that comes with this too. Not everything is like, not everybody's gonna have a happy ending for these cats. You lose some from, like, they might get distempered, they might get into something, they might, get hit by a car. There's all kinds of dangers out there and stuff when they're strays. And Big Boy, I call him Big Boy or Little Boy, they looked identical, and the only way to tell them apart is if they were side by side, because Little Boy and Big Boy. But I haven't seen the other brother, so I'm not sure which one it was. But he passed away today, and it was very hard for me because that was Luna's brother, and it just sucks. I don't ever want to see them. And I really got close to Luna and Big Boy and Red and Little Boy and Blue. They were all like, and Renee, they were all one family. And so Renee was the mom, and the rest were babies. And I got really, really, really close to them. And then all of a sudden, like, to have the loss sucks. Like, when they have kittens and stuff like that, sometimes they lose the kittens because when they're a first-time mom, sometimes they don't know what to do, or you interrupt them and stuff, because sometimes they would have them in our garage. And I don't know when the cats are going to have their kittens. I have no clue. And then they'll have them, and then they won't go back to them. And I called the vet and everything, and the vet's like, yeah, they'll go back. And I was like, okay, because I interrupted them by taking out the trash. I honestly didn't know, and there was no control over it. And I felt horrible for weeks. Just the loss of all of what I go, every loss that I have had with the cats. And, they're strays. One of them came back, and she got hit by a car. And she was a little torty, and we had to take her to the animal shelter because she was so bad. She did not make it because they think that she got hit by a car. And her siblings never came home with her too, so I think they got hit by cars as well. She came home limping, and I just cried and cried and cried because I called the shelter, and I was all worried, and I asked them if she was okay, and she just wasn't. So the loss, I can't handle it. I just can't. It's not for everybody, and that's why I have respect for these rescuers, because they don't know what they're going into. When they get a call and they're going to go to respond to rescue animals, they don't know what they're walking into. They don't know how bad the animal is, if they're injured, if they're healthy, if they're not, they don't know. And so I have a feeling that they have a lot of loss. And that just breaks my heart. Because, like, for us, I have a hard time with it. So I have to, like, in order for me, I have to close up shop a little bit because, I tried to do as much as I could. And, but I still feed them. I still do the water thing. But I had to close up our garage because we wanted our garage back because it was getting bad. Like, they were going all over the place, and it's just a mess when you get all, that many cats in there and stuff. I mean, we didn't have that many left, but some of them left, and I haven't seen them since. Like, little boy or big boy, he just came back like a couple days ago. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I thought he just moved on and was doing his own thing, but he fell asleep and didn't wake up, and that's when my husband found him. So it's heartbreaking when this stuff happens, because this is the second cat that's happened to. Last summer we had another one that did that, and I usually put ice in their water and things like that, so I don't really know what happened to these cats. I have no clue. All I know is that it's breaking my heart, and I'm not dealing with it well. So mentally, I think I need to just close up shop. So and that was a nervous laugh, by the way, because I'm just, yeah, I'm torn, because my whole heart is like telling me, you need to help these animals. These animals can't help it, and all this stuff. And then another part of me is like, but your mental health is like, kind of, it's not good for me. Let's just put it that way, because I care way too much. To me, there's two things. I either care too much or don't care enough. And that's the way it is. There's nothing in the middle. There's like nothing. So I either don't care or I care way too much. There's no middle grounds with me. And so I'm either all in or I'm all out. That's the way it is. And so this is just hard. It's so heartbreaking. And, I tried to do, I did as much as I could. And I still am calling like shelters and stuff, but they won't take them because they're so feral. And I try to work with them, but they're older now. And like I said, he just came back like a couple days ago. I didn't even know where he was. So, and I haven't even seen some of his brothers. Like, I haven't seen either Big Boy or Little Boy, one of the two. Oh, Avril's laying weird. That's why there's a cat tree like right across from where I'm sitting. So Avril's sitting weird, and I'm just like, okay, are you all right? But see, like I said, like, I never know where they're going, because like sometimes they'll go and they'll leave and they'll be gone for like weeks or whatever. But one of them I haven't seen. His name is Red. I haven't seen him for a while, and I'm worried about him. But because, well, I know I shouldn't have my favorites, but he was one of my favorites because he was a sweet boy and I loved him. So, well, I still love him. I just hope that he found a good home, because he was such a sweet little kitty. Yeah. And then we found Blue a home out in the country, and her babies went to the country. And like I said, that's the place where I'm getting updates and stuff like that. I talk to them all the time. They send me pictures and all that stuff. So anyways, guys, we're getting off track, off course. That's what happens here at Jennifer's Lair. I'm sorry, but I do like to rescue animals when I can. But right now, I just need a mental break, because it like I said, it just gets to be a lot. And I do have respect for all of the rescuers and all that stuff, because this is an ongoing thing for them. And I feel bad for them, just because the fact is they go through this day in and day out. And I mean, to be an animal lover and lose animals, possibly on a daily basis, it's just like, that is just so heart-wrenching to me. It's just like, oh my gosh, take a stake and put it in my heart right now. I mean, that's how bad it is for me. Like, I cry and cry and cry, and it's nonstop. So, and I'm not crying now because my eyes hurt so much from crying earlier, because it was hard here, or it was hard. I didn't, like I said, I wasn't supposed to find out, but I did. Anyways, guys, let's get back into this haul. I'm so sorry that I'm like distracting and stuff. Distracted by that story, but I had to share it with you guys. Because it's important to keep aware. Like I said, TNR programs are the best thing for the animals. And also, if this is a fun fact for you guys, if you have a female stray and she's not fixed, she will give you 4 litters in a year. You know how many kittens that is? And then those kittens can reproduce at an early age. I think it's like 6 months. They can reproduce and they can give 4 litters a year. So you guys, it's very important to spay and neuter your pets. That's all I gotta say. It's very important. All right, let's get back to this because I feel like, I don't know. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's nothing spooky about that, but had to get that off my chest. Anyways, guys, here is another piece. I believe this one's from the Wicked Garden collection, and so was the coffin one with the flowers. And I'm not sure if I got anything more from that collection. I think most of it was from the Witch Layer collection. But then again, here again, you've got your... I kind of like this one better than... I kind of like the white with it. It's cool, and I love the green. That's the same color that's in our green room, too, by the way. It's kind of fun. I don't know where I'm putting this guy yet, but I thought he was super cool and I couldn't turn him down. And I thought, you know what, I'll find a spot on the wall for it. They just had too many cool items this year. This one was $49.99, but I did not pay $49.99 for this. So I got it on sale, and I can't remember how much it was. But then again, you can always make this as well. So... but like I said, I really don't do good with making things lately. I just haven't dealt with my time very good lately. So I'm trying, but it's just not going as planned. These are the comb things I was telling you guys about that you guys could glue on to the back, like super glue onto the back of things to make them hang. Those are, I like to call them the comb hangers. And then they have 2 of the comb hangers, one here and one here. And then they've also got this triangle one, which is really, you know, kind of neat. This one's a little bit more heavy than the other one, the coffin one. So, but I think this is really cute and it's really, I love it. So, but yeah, this year there was so many good things to hang on the walls that I decided to go ahead and get a bunch of things. And I'm probably going to put them upstairs in the hallway and maybe some downstairs here, but I'm not 100% sure. Most of the witch stuff is going upstairs. Either it's going to my room or it's going to go into the hallway on the wall. Here's the next thing, and this is quite a big sign. My husband picked this up for me, and I just love it. It is so cool. I do have a big sign above my door. It says Spirits Welcome, and it's got like kind of a Ouija board thing. I think I'm going to put this above my door instead, and then I'll move the Ouija board thing to a different area. This was $39.99. And it does have, on the back, it does have a hanger thing. So it's made of twine. And so you'll be able to hang it. And it says, "Do you dare enter the witch's lair?" Which is Jennifer's lair. So this is like kind of perfect. And of course, there's gold on it. I'm not a gold person, but I'm getting a lot of gold. But it is what it is. I really like it, so I might just like be like, whatever. Gold can be in like at least the witchy parts. Maybe I'll just have gold in the witchy parts. I just feel like this is an awful lot of painting I'd have to do. Whew, I'm sorry guys, I'm yawning. Trying not to yawn, but it's getting later at night. The reason why I do my videos later at nighttime is because number one, if I'm doing a video, if my phone rings or whatever, it's kind of a pain. So I just try to do stuff at nighttime, and then also it's quieter at night, so around here than it is during the day. And I got all my, all of my chores done and things like that. So, and I don't have to go back to anything. So this is just the best time to do my videos at night. But unfortunately, you're going to see me yawn then. Because, well, it is what it is, right? Okay, I need to put some of these things down because they are bothering me. And they are digging into me and making me itch. These things are really not very nice. I'm trying to... I don't want to put them over there. I'll just set them here. Hopefully they don't dig into me. Okay, I am almost done with this side. Then I got all this side to do yet. Okay, guys. So... I did get 2 of these, and I'm not going to show you both because they're right next to each other. But I did get 2 of these. These were at Michael's, and the plants came from Family Dollar, or Family Dollar, and the plant was $5. And I like to put them in my little cauldrons. Now this cauldron is ceramic, so it is breakable, and so is this pot. So I got to be careful. The plant is fake because I can't have real plants because I have cats. You have to be very careful when you have pets and plants because check to see if the plant is toxic for your animal or even deadly because it could kill them. Some plants are deadlier than others to the animals or poisonous. So you want to check if you have pets at all, you're going to want to check the plants you have in your house. And these I can't kill, and I don't have to water, and they stay alive, and they stay looking good no matter what. So less maintenance, less mess, safe for my cats. It's like plus all the way around, like positive, positive, positive all the way around. So why not do that? $29.99 is what this cauldron is, and it does have like the little legs on it. I just think it's super, super cute. And yes, I'm holding it by these little things. But I did get 2 of them. My husband picked them up, so I thank my husband for it. And so, but I picked up the plants. When us girls went shopping that day, I did happen to pick up plants. I'm like, Family Dollar, man. You get me every time with your fake plants. Every time I go in there, I'm like, oh, and then I get 2 of each plant, I also have gotten some from Target's playground spot. I did pick up some plants there as well. And they were $5, but they're not as good as those, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, Target, but these plants look a lot fuller than the ones that... And I can show you guys the difference because those are going up in my room. The cauldrons with the plants, they're going up to my room. And I also have other ones. Like my room is getting full of cauldrons with plants because I just love that. So I'm obsessed with it. Okay, Witch's House of 1642. And this can be hung or sat on a bookcase because it's got the ledge here so you can sit on a bookcase or a table or whatever for Halloween. If you have like, food or whatever and you want to like set it down, you might be able to do that just fine. This was $19.99. It does have like a little hook on there to hang in again. And here's the back and what the back looks like. But I thought that was kind of cute, and like I said, this is either going to go in my room or go in the hallway. I am running out of space for things in my room. So this may have to go out in the hallway. I'm going to have so much stuff to hang when I get done with all of this. My goodness. And I'm not doing it tonight. I'm going to probably set the stuff back where it was and then, oh, excuse me, and then take it up tomorrow and deal with it then. Witch's Market, open from dusk till dawn. Handcrafted brooms, potions, spells, crystals, charms, magic. I thought this was so cute. I'm just like, yes. Yes, please. So I'm going to hang this up as well in the hallway or somewhere. And I'm also thinking some of this stuff, like I said too, can go in the kitchen after we redo it. I want to do a witch theme in there, like apothecary witch stuff. This is $22.99. So I just think this is super, super cute. So for now, I may hang it in the hallway until we get done with our redoing of the kitchen, because that's going to be a huge project, because our hallway goes down to the kitchen, and then the paint has to go way up the stairs, the hallway upstairs to the bedrooms. Like, it's all connected, so that's going to be like a huge project for us to do. So I think we're going to be waiting a while. So I might just start stocking up and just getting things and then hang them in the hallway. And then once I get that done and I bring some downstairs, then I can hang something else in the hallway. But they will look good in the hallway either way because of my, because it's witch stuff. So why not? Witch's house rules. Number 1, no broomstick riding inside. Number 2, if you open a portal, please close it. Number 3, all potion making must be supervised. Number 4, the only spirits allowed are ones in bottles. Number 5, guests may not be turned into frogs. And I thought that was so cute, the last one. I'm like, oh my god, that's too cute and funny. But here it is. It is super cute. I just love these signs this year. This year they have nailed it. Now the last couple years they have nailed it as well. I like their witchy line for sure. All their witchy signs and stuff. I look forward to them every year. And this is the back. That's weird. Oh, that's a vehicle. I was like thinking that's weird because I don't remember hearing it's gonna rain. I thought it was thunder. I'm wishful thinking for sure on my part, because I want it to rain right now. We need the rain so much, and I just love the thunder. $22.99 is the price for this little sign here, and it's really not that small. It's kind of big actually if you think about it. So. Okay, I'm going to put that down there. Next. And of course, all of these have gold on them if you haven't noticed. So I'm just kind of like, I'm thinking whatever. The gold wins. I'm not really a gold person, but I will just... For the witchy stuff and some good signs, I make exceptions. $29.99 for this sign. It says... Old Salem Witch's Hat, shops, Exclair, spells, and potions. The witch is in. The witch is in. Yeah, that's what it says. And I thought this was super cute because it's got a little broom on the top. And the broom is like got some kind of material. And it's really kind of cute. And then you've got your broom and then it hangs this way. So it's got this hanger. And then... This is actually raised, guys. And a couple of my other signs, like this is lasered in. This is raised. This is raised. I just think this is so cool. And this is raised too, the witch is in. But I love these signs this year. Even though they have gold on them, I still love them. So I'm going to put them... Probably in the hallway, or like I said, probably maybe in the kitchen when I get done. I am one that does this, okay? I may not see the vision right away, but if I see something I like I did that with this room, and I didn't even know that we were going to do this room like this. But I had collected a lot of like gothic vampire type of stuff just by going to like, you know, thrift stores, garage sales, just, you know, looking online, maybe finding something cheap here and there. And I would bring them home and I would like paint them black and stuff like that. And so when it came to doing this room was almost done because I almost had everything I needed for this room just to complete it. So it was like a really quick and fast and easy transition. It was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do with the walls now, you know. So one night I was down here and I was like putting the stuff like I would put on the wall. In the order I would put it on the wall, but on the floor first. So then I would go and put it on the wall. And my husband, and I would take pictures with my phone, and then I would show my husband, and my husband's like, okay, I will, you know, measure stuff out, because he's like, he's that way. Me, I'm not very good about all of this. I'm not good at hanging things. I'm not good at, like, you know, that type of stuff. So I'm so excited that he was on board and he helped me do all of that. And yeah, the stuff behind me is not done. There's still room for more. If I find more later, I can always add to it or whatever. And so that's not a big deal. And then, you know, like the same with the hallway upstairs and the same with my room. You know, you might want to switch things in or out, and the kitchen the same way there. And, you know, it's pretty cool, you know, because I love collecting stuff. So when we actually do the kitchen, I will have, like, you know, all the stuff that I possibly will need to do the walls and decorate, and it'll be done, and I won't have to do any last minute shopping or try to find stuff. So, okay, guys, here is the painting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is supposed to go, like, okay, so someone did a DIY with this frame. They put it on their witch's, the witch that glows. They put it on her, around the painting. And I guess apparently the painting sticks out a little bit on the, like, over here or something, because it's not exactly the measurement. So I did buy 5 of these because I have a feeling that they're either going to do 4 or 5. And hey, if I do have an extra one, I can use it for something else, which, you know, around here, when I'm redecorating stuff, I use like all my little pieces I've collected from years and years ago. So it beats having, like, you know, I like to be different. I like to have a little bit of different items than, you know, everyone else. And there's Mooney. Mooney, are you gonna help me? Are you gonna be my little helper? You gonna be my co-host? She's so cute. Well, by the way, all of them are downstairs, I think, except for Punky. And now I don't know where Avril went. But yeah, so these go around the witch pictures. And I think these are beautiful frames anyways. I love this. And I think this is really pretty. So I am going to most definitely do this. But I gotta make sure that I don't ruin the paintings, because I really just don't want to ruin the paintings. And because there's like nothing to really stick it to here. So it's just like a frame, and I'm not real sure on how to do this. And then there's a backing. I think somebody said Gorilla strips or something, and you stick it on the painting. But like I said, I'm kind of cringing because I don't want to ruin my painting. So we'll see what happens with that. And the cats are getting crazy right now. So, all right. So the next thing I'm going to show you is, oh, wait, did I tell you the price of that? I don't think I did. I think it was $29.99, if I remember correctly. And I got it on sale. Yep, $29.99. I got it on sale, and I don't remember how much I got it on sale. So, $29.99 for the frame. And we're going to go on to the next piece now. This one is Trust in Your Magic, and I thought this was cute, and it's about this thick, and the letters are raised, and this is super, super cute. This is $14.99. $14.99 for this, and it's gold. And I thought this was just really cool. And it can sit on a shelf, or like I said, you could always stick something to the back of this and make it hang. So, but it's really good, and it's pressed board, I think it is. So it's really sturdy. It's not going to bend or anything like that. So, there's that one, which is cute. And that was $14.99. I can't remember if I told you that or not. I'm just that out of it and tired. Okay, here's the next thing. And this thing is super, super cute. My husband picked it up. It wasn't really on my want list or whatever, but I really love it anyways. And it's going to stay down here in the vampire room because it's a little bat friend. And he is $19.99. Now he was on sale, I'm pretty sure. So, but my husband picked this little guy up, and he is super cute. And I love him, and he's my best friend. You know what? I forgot to bring one of my things over here for my haul. I may have to add it to the next haul because it's way across the room. But I still have more to show you anyway. So, yeah. But he is breakable, guys. He seems like he's made out of resin. And I just think he's the cutest little thing ever. So there's my little bat friend. I'm going to set him here. And hopefully he doesn't fall or break. Okay, now I did get 2 of each of these things. But I'm only going to show you one because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get them. I buy things in 2s usually, like when it comes to this type of stuff. This was $24.99. It is made out of metal, and this is super cute, and they do open, and I'm not sure where it opens though. I had problem. Okay, here we go. It has a little lock thing on it, and then it just opens, but why can't I open it? I'm not going to try to open it right now because I don't want to mess with it, but it's got little bats, and it's got this like really vampire feeling, gothic feeling to it. So I had to have them. I had to have these for in here. I don't know where I'm putting them yet, but I feel like this was a have to type of piece, and it wasn't like I was going to find them again. So I bought them, and they are so cute. And I'm thinking about putting like, you know, like a tea light in there that's like those puck ones that can change colors. I might just have it be on like a red flame and have it go through here, or have it change colors. But I think the red would look really cool in this room, and have the puck be black, and have it have a remote, so that I don't have to, you know, go in there and turn it on. Well, excuse me. And so the remote ones are really fun anyways. I really like those ones. They're fun. Now I did get another one of those guys too. Here is the next thing. I did get 2 of these, and they are super, super cute. They remind me of like Rose Red or whatever, that place, the Stephen King movie where they're in that place or whatever, and the spirit or whatever is hung of the guy. I just love this. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, and I have no idea where I'm putting them. So this was just a piece I knew that I liked a lot, and I'm like, you know, these are like super cute, and they're so gothic, and it's just, I love this decor. and you can put stuff in it. It opens up and you can put stuff in it. And this was $44.99, but like I said, I got it on sale and I bought 2 of these. So so there's 2 of these, but God, they're so nice. I love them. They are so beautiful. And they're so they're made out of metal too, guys, by the way. They're the same kind of metal as the lanterns. All right, so here is a bigger lantern, and this one's already open, so I'll show you guys. This is a bigger lantern than the one that I had. This one is $34.99, but it was on sale. And so I can show you the comparison about how much bigger this one is. This one's a lot bigger than this one. This is like a little bit, you know, they're smaller and bigger ones, but not by really much, but they are bigger. This one's bigger than this one. So, and I did buy 2 of these bigger ones and 2 of the smaller ones. And yes, these are going to stay in this room. And I'm also thinking for our 10-year anniversary, these might work as centerpieces for our tables. Well, we're only going to have 1 table, and this anniversary party isn't like a big, like, it's going to be kind of big, but like, it's not going to be like that big. And I also chose not to invite some people, and others are going to be invited. So, and I already got all the guest lists. By the time you guys see this video, I'll probably already have all the guests RSVP already. So, and over half of them have already. So, our house is going to be full of people. It's going to be fun though, and I'm so excited. We're not doing it on our anniversary, by the way. We're doing it on a different day. So, I think that's gonna turn out really nice because I really want it. Because it's so hot during like when we got married on August 31st. And we got married outside at a park, and it was so hot that day. Oh my. I just remember taking off my dress at the end of the night, and I was just dripping with sweat. It was like sticking to me. It was not fun. I hated it, how hot it was. And it did rain, but then it got really humid out there. You know how that is. And so it was just, ugh. And this time I'm doing things differently, which I'm so excited about, because I am going to do like, okay, so I regretted, okay, if you see the picture in the back of me, my fingers like pointing to it, that was our wedding picture. And I regretted like the hunting theme, because I'm not big on hunting and all that. I just did it because like we were trying to do like a country theme, which I have no clue why the hell we even did a country theme. I guess I liked country back then and stuff like that, but now it's more like I like a lot of rock music, and I like a lot of, you know, just some rock music and a little bit of like, you know, other things. So I just like really want to do me this time, because I had to be on my best behavior last time. I felt like this time it's just time to like, I wore a white dress, and my friends are like, why the hell are you wearing a white dress when you know you want to wear black? And I'm thinking to myself, because number one, those people were coming, the people that he knew from that church was coming. And I was just thinking, I have to be on my best behavior, you know, like, which is not easy for me, because I'm like, you know, I like to be loud, and I like to have fun, and I like to have like the energy. I like to have the energy just, yeah. Gotta have some, you know, especially when it comes to like music and the dancing, things like that. I just love, you know, music and dancing and things like that, and having fun, and just like being woohoo, you know, like loud and stuff like that. but we couldn't. It's like I felt like I couldn't, so like I didn't. But they turned out they didn't. A lot of them didn't even show up anyway. So it was like, ugh. So, but I didn't get to wear my black dress like I wanted. I wore the white one because I thought maybe I would regret it, or people were just. It was it was just a tough thing for me because I felt like I needed to be on my best behavior, and it's like. So now we're going to do our 10-year anniversary. We're not renewing our vows or anything, but we are just having like a get-together party anniversary for special close people that are closest to us and things like that. And we do have we do have quite the list, so I'm excited. I want to like party, I want to drink, because last time, like I said, I didn't really get to drink much because these kids kept taking my drinks. I would set it down on the table to go dance or go talk to someone, and they would be like up there reaching my drink. As soon as I set it down, it was almost like they were right on it, and I didn't notice it right away. And then I started noticing that these kids were like running around, and it's like, they're drinking our drinks, and where are their parents? Yeah, it was not a good situation. I did not care for that one bit. And so I didn't really get to drink that much, but I am gonna this time. I am. Woo! I'm gonna have fun. My friend Heidi, she is a bartender. She used to be a bartender. So she's gonna mix some drinks for me, and I am going to just have a good old time. And I'm gonna dance, and I'm gonna do whatever else I want. So I'm excited about that. Excuse me. I'm going to party till all hours of the night. We also have special lights and things like that. I don't know how it's going to work on these walls because our walls used to be a gray, like a light gray color. So I don't know, but I know the ceiling's going to work good because the ceiling is white. But I don't know about the walls of black and red. So hopefully the lighting effects will work on the ceiling at least. So, and they tripped me out, so that's gonna be great. Here's like a small one, and then I got a big one as well, and I got two of each, or I got two of each one, so like a pair. This one is $9.99, and this one is $14.99. Now these are made of the same metal as all the rest of the stuff. And I think these just look kind of witchy, kind of vampire-y, kind of gothic. So I just got these. I think that they'll look really good either in here or in my room or wherever. Wherever I decide to put them, I think they're going to look really good. Also now, guys, I did get some of these panels. Last year they had them in red, which I would have loved to have. But they didn't have them in red this year. They have like a lighter color for springtime that they had out. But this is a darker color that I got. And they also have them in black this year. So they have the dark green and the black. And then they had a lighter green for the springtime. And they're just like little square panels. And I'll show you what you do with them in a minute here. I want to see how much this was. $14.99 for the matte tapis, it's called. So, and they really are cute, fluffy little ball things. Okay, I need a place to set these now because I have another one, and I got two of these, and then I'll show you what you do with them in a minute here. That's the same thing as the other one, guys. These are different. I did buy some of these moss pieces. I thought these would be cool too, and they will work well. They are, let's see. I don't know if there's a price on these. I don't see the price on them. So, but anyways, they're a moss. They're just moss, and I just thought they were cute, and I love having some moss around for different things. And I'll show you like I have something else in mind that I'm going to possibly use them for, but I got 4 of these guys. So, but I do have an art and crafts thing that I possibly will be using them for. Okay, guys, so you guys have already seen this in a different, one of my, blah, 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 blah. Come on, spit it out, Jennifer. You can get this done. Anyways, guys, I sometimes get frustrated with myself, especially when I can't talk, because I'm starting to feel tired, so yeah. But anyways, guys, this is one of the trays I showed you in one of my Michaels videos, and I think I put it Michaels part, well, maybe I didn't put Michaels part 1. It's in the other haul that's of Michaels. Anyways, this is like a tray, and the tray's a little bit dirty because the cats have been playing in it, but they like to sit in this. But I bought these trays, and I thought these were cute because they're like little graveyard things. Now, what you can do with these is this. I'll show you. We're going to take one of these, the little moss mat, and it fits perfect in here. And I'll show you in a moment. You put the moss in there, and see, it sits just perfect in there. Look at how nice it looks. And then you put your little figures in there. So like, if you want this guy, or you want the pumpkins, or you want the coffins, or you want the little tombstones, you can make your own little graveyard. And or if you want that little that archway for the thing. And you can also, now you don't all, right now I'm like, I hope I didn't scratch my canvas. I have to check that out. Anyways, I did buy these too for that. And I don't know if they'll fit in there they won't fit in as good. But you could probably get 2 and make them fit. But these like fit perfect. So if you can find these are perfect. Now they don't sit like flat. So I don't know how that would work. Also, you can get like from the Dollar Tree, you can get little lights. You can put them in here around the area, and you can find a cake stand or something like that, and you can put it on the cake stand, and it'll stand up, and you'll have your own little graveyard and stuff. I thought this was cute. You could possibly do like a little house if you wanted in here and put the graveyard around it. I just think this is super, super cute. So that's kind of what I was planning on doing. And these trays again are $24.99. So $24.99, but you can get them on sale because there's always a sale at Michael's. And so I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put actually these back in here. So, yeah. And I still have a couple things to show you guys. Okay. But I think this is really cute. I mean, it is super cute, guys. I love it so much. Okay, we're going to put this down on the ground. And, okay, so, years past, I always loved their candelabras. I love their candelabras. There was one candelabra I liked at Target one year, and I could not find it. I didn't even see it in the store. But it was like I think it holds like 3, and it was like roses, and it looked very Victorian and like very Gothic. And it was black, of course, and I freaking loved that candelabra. I wish Target would bring that back, and I think it was by the brand THOR or something, Thor, or something along those lines. I can't remember what it was called, but I loved that. I love that candelabra. I take pictures every year of like Halloween stuff that I see online, so that I can remember it and stuff. And it's like, oh, I have not forgotten about those flowers. I really would love those flower candelabras. They're like they are like so awesome, and they're made of metal, or is it a heart? I can't, I believe it's a metal, but there might be a different name for the metal, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, here is another piece. Now, speaking of candelabras, I every year have I bought candelabras every year, and I always get them from Michaels because I love Michaels candelabras. And these are so cool. And last year they had these too, and I believe the year before and the year before that. But I think the ones at one point in time, they were actually all black. This has like a tint of gold on it, of course. But you know what? I put them on the mantle, and you really can't tell from the mantle. And I put candlesticks in these because they've got the candlestick. Or you can just do a round candle too if you want, because it's kind of universal that way. Anyways, I usually do my candlesticks, and I have remote control where you put the batteries in the candles, and then they're remote control. I got them off of Amazon. So, and they're black candles, and they're really cool. So that's what I use for around the room here. And you can kind of see some in the background above the door up in back of me. Those are what they look like, and they are so cool, guys. But this is the candelabra, and there's like lots of detail on the base of it. And then it is $39.99, and it's just really cool. And it's made of metal, like aluminum metal. These are more of a metal, but this base is kind of aluminum, I believe. And then this is more of like a, I'm not real sure. It's like more like a wood, I think, or something. These are made out of like the aluminum too, I think, as like the base kind of. But it's a little bit tougher, so I'm not real sure 100%. But I do love this, and I love the little dangly things. They're kind of fun. They just dangle down, and they have them like on 4, and then 1 right there, and then, you know, it goes around. So this is the candelabra, and they did have another set of them, and I got those too, but I didn't bring them. I didn't put them down here because I can only have so much stuff down here now, because we have redone this room, and it's all renewed. It's like, it's all new. We got new carpet. We redid. We have the new light above. We took the old ceiling fan out. We painted the room. We put up the curtains and the curtain rods, and we got like all of the hanging stuff done, except for there is like a couple more things I have to hang. I have a Dracula's Castle picture from an artist from, I believe he's from Sydney, Australia. I am going to be trying to find, because it's kind of a, it's not like a common measurement for a frame. So I have to go and try to find a framer that can actually give me like a black frame, Victorian style themed, or, you know, something along those lines. I would like to put it in something like that, because it's going to look really awesome. And we're putting it over by the fireplace mantle. And then we still have our bats to hang up. And then there's like a hook thing that goes in the back of me over on that wall that needs to be hung up. But I got to paint the board and do whatever else to the board. And I haven't done that. And then my husband's going to screw the hooks into the board, because we got like fancy hooks. So, yeah, but this is the haul, guys. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to my channel. You won't be sorry. And there's more spooky content. Oh boy, this is not good. I have 2 more videos to film, or at least 1 more after this. Oh boy, gotta get it together. I will be making more videos on spooky things. So stay tuned to that. And during the off season, I'm going to try to do some spooky stuff too. I just have to figure out what I want to do yet. My next video will also be a haul, and I believe it'll be Bath and Body Works, Joann's, and a couple little odds and ends. Home Goods I got like a couple of things from there. And then I also got Joann's, which I already did one of Joann's for this season. So if you haven't already, go and check that out. It's more witchy than scary, Halloween-y or whatever. It's more like a witchy type of theme because I got all of the crescent moons and phases of the moon stuff and things like that because they have a bunch and I just love it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what other one. I got Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and I've got a haul for Bath and Body Works, and it might just be one haul, and then there's a thrift. There's like a thrifting haul, a little thrifting thing. So I might just put all of those together, and I have a couple magazines too I'd like to share with you that are spooky and stuff that I found. So in the stores. I always love to have those magazines around this time of year so that I can keep them and read them during the off season, which, you know, a lot of the time I'm so busy and stuff, especially planning the 10-year anniversary for us. I have to, you know, I've got so much going on here right now. So I apologize. I wanted to do 2 videos a week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because I've got to have time, but I've also got other things I got to get done. So I'm trying to make these videos so that they come out once a week so I can keep ahead of schedule. So you guys can have a video once a week. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay spooky, stay safe, stay spooktacular. Be nice to each other and animals, and be you. And also, please subscribe, like, comment to my channel if you haven't already. Please join our spooky family and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'll talk to you later. And I hope you enjoyed this haul of the Michaels Halloween for 2023. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye.